Yo guys, I'm HP, this is Dr. Pink, and our mission today is simple but very cool. We want to create a creative hard rock guitar riff out of a really simple riff, A to C, C to D. But we want to make it really creative, very cool. I'm going to show you how it will sound more or less. Yo, doesn't sound the same as at the beginning. I'm going to show you the tricks how to do that. The main trick is you select a riff, that one I'm going to show you. Then you make it as simple as possible, and then you add little fragments and always make variations of it and put more and more and more tension on it to make a tune move from low to high, because that's what cool songs mostly are. They're mostly simple progressions. With that trick you have this, it's building up, it's called a development arc, that's how it's called, and that's what we're going to do here. A development arc here on this hard rock guitar riff, just out of the really simple progression. Just A minor, 3 bars, and then to C, to D, and that's it. So let's get started. Okay, the very simple riff is this one here. Then C. Now we're gonna split it and really check it out. So we have 1 bar A5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you have 1 bar. Well, let's call this A minor 7, or you can also call it C over A, whatever. You just move up in the 5th fret. And then we have 1 bar of, well, let's call this D over A. But you just move up in the 7th fret. So that's the first thing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have C5, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a very simple way to do the riff, but it's still not cool. To make it cool, there's one major trick. We do anticipations. What are anticipations? But you don't do it all the time. You make 1, 2, 3, 4, and you change this one instead of one of the next bar on 4 and. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4, and the next one would be again on beat, so on the 1 and not on the 4 end. It's important that you make the switch between on beat and off beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one here, instead of playing 1, 2, 3, 4, we make the very common syncopization. We make this one comes of course on 1, but the other chord comes on 2 and. So 1, 2, and 3, 4. So we start with this here. Already works quite well, but it's still not cool. The C5, D5 sounds too regular. We're gonna do this. We make, instead of a C5, we make a C major. Well, it's just a C and the E, which is a triad. It's a C major chord, just with 2 notes, and then we make 1 and 2, and then we slide this up. So we take this as a riff. We have the same effect. We have the changement on 2 and, but we make it a little bit more complex. And now we're slowly getting where we want to be it, and we want to be it cool. Or it sounds quite cool. Now we want to make it a bit more cooler. Instead of just changing this chord on 4N, which is the regular thing which everybody's doing, we are doing this little lettering trick. You make 1, 2, 3, 4. Then first we play the open A string on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we come in with the anticipation on 4N, which is quite cool. And you're gonna shine out through the night by doing these little tricks and starting to develop them in a professional manner, which is basically not hard to do, but you just need to know how it works. Let's do this now. Okay, now we're taking the development arc to the next level. We want to push it each time we go through a full chorus. You want to each time push it a little bit more. So first time we played very soft. Second time we played harder. And also there's another trick. We can do this second time we play harder. And the third time we add this transitional effect. So we make or you between one to the other chord you add on 4N these two 16 notes, as then on, as you can hear, I have an analog delay on the guitar, which also creates more atmosphere. So let's check out now these dead notes. Then the next will be you attack even harder, then you go with the beat of the song and push it even more. That's what we call a development arc. Just always add something new, just something little, but it keeps something very simple still interesting. Good. Now we want to, you can do this probably for 3, 4, 5 times and still keep it interesting. And then comes a trick. You go back to a low thing and then you push it up even more. So now before we just made this little adjustments with the dynamics and with the rhythm, and now we also want to make in the voicings of the chords. So now we do, instead of A5, we make an A minor 7. Here, now we make the same movement as before, but we have to develop the progression from here and also the voice leading. So now the next one we hear, and maybe we add something else. We go back, and now instead of doing, we take the full chord, but the C5. We make the C major, but as a power. So we're adding this one, which makes it sound quite modern. That's quite cool. Let's do this now. Let's go to this spot where we do this transitional effect, from moving from one riff to the other and just develop it. I'll show you. Let me rewind a little bit. I just missed the spot. Sounded quite cool as it develops. We're still playing the same progression, but we added many things just with the voice leading and also with the dynamics. Another thing which you can also probably do, the first one was always just a lettering chord, and now you want to make an accent. There we make 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have another rhythm figure which pushes even the dynamics more. I'll show you again and we do the phase where the tune goes down, and then we push it on max, and then you see how it works. Yo guys, that was creative hard rock guitar riff. How to become creative and build up a really simple progression and make it sound really cool and professional just by adding a little bit more and more and more. In this case, just with A minor, 3 bars, and then C, D, which is a very simple chord progression, but pushing it, that's the key to everything. So the task, in fact, is that you're able to control the development arc which you're building up, and you know exactly what you're doing. So each of the little parts I showed is not hard to do. The hard part probably is, if you're not experienced on this, to know what you can add, and to really add it properly. If you make it, let's do just this little figure, that one is really on spot. That's the harder part probably, and also how to control the tone, also with the dynamics of the guitar. How does the guitar sound when I attack low, hard, and figure out different expressions on your guitar and your equipment. That's what it's all about. Good. One more to say. I wrote down everything for you guys. If it was too fast for you, I have to have a certain speed to get through the video without getting to a 2 hours video. So for those who it was too fast, or you just want to have a reminder, I made some backing tracks. I made some tabs for you in Guitar Pro and the PDF, plus this cool backing track which I of course produced. It's out of my own studio, of course, my own experience and all that stuff. It's all available in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy, and please join there if you love what me and Dr. Pink are doing for the guitar community. And oh, that was really fast. Let me get some air. And yeah, support what we are doing. Please also share to the world that me and Dr. Pink are existing, and also please subscribe to the channel, and see you guys.